Hey guys, this is Shelby from Goodbye to 265 on Tumblr. You're watching my first ever video blog, and I'm pretty excited about it. Today I am going to talk about how to get started on your fitness journey and habits you need to change. I started my fitness journey last March, and I have lost 21 pounds so far. I lost 30 pounds total, and I had a little bit of a setback, but I've still learned a lot, and I'm still going, and I'm really excited about how far I've come, even just like mentally. So, my first you should know, most of my advice is pretty generic, like I'm sure you've heard it before, but it's what works for me, what has worked for me. So, my first bit of advice is to seek advice from people that know what they're doing. For example, if you want to, you can go to a nutritionist or a doctor and say, I really want to improve my health. Will you help me make an eating plan? Or if you don't want to or can't afford it or whatever, just find people in your community that know about this stuff. Like, I have an aunt that's super into this stuff, and she's helped me a little bit, and the Fitblr community has helped me a ton. You just learn so much. I also myself have a personal trainer, and she's like the most amazing lady in the world. She's so good at what she does, and she taught me how to eat healthy and how to use the machines at the gym. So now I don't look like an idiot when I go there. I think it's really important to seek advice from people who already know, because then, like, when you're exercising, you won't hurt yourself, or nutrition-wise, you won't be eating too much or not enough. So, do that. My next bit of advice is to find what motivates you. Because if you are just doing it because everyone else is doing it, chances are you're not going to stick with it. Maybe you will, but most people need a little extra push. For me, it was just general health. Like, I knew how bad of shape I was in, and I didn't care enough. Like, I have been trying to lose weight since I was 18. I'm 22 years old now. And I don't know, last year something just clicked, and it was like, you need to get your shit together. So for me, that was one of them, and just wanting to feel more like I fit in somewhere, because I just never did, and the whole self-confidence thing. But keep in mind, my friend Cherie, who also is on Tumblr, her URL is Funeral for My Fat, she said one of my favorite quotes of all time: losing weight does not solve all your problems, you just get to wear a smaller size when you face them. So getting into shape is not going to make everything okay, but I think it will make a few things a little bit easier. So just keep that in mind. Another thing for me was clothes. Like, I love clothes, but I feel like I don't have a lot of options as when you're not a size 2. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to, is just being able to wear whatever I want, no questions asked. I made a vlog for Healthy Happy Fitness about what else motivates me. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link below. Number 2, set goals that are realistic and specific. Like, if you say, I want to get healthy, that's not really a goal, that's just a statement. So, yeah, be specific. Like, I want to lose 30 pounds this year, or I want to eat 3 servings of fruit and 3 servings of vegetables every day. Just something like that. Be specific. But you don't even necessarily have to focus solely on weight loss. Like, if you just want to get healthy in general, that's great. like, one of my goals is to finish Insanity, do the whole 60 days of Insanity, because I've tried it so many times, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I never finish it. So that's an example of something healthy that's not like directly related to weight loss. I also have a goal to run 1 mile in 5 minutes, which I know sounds like insane, but I know I can do it. And that's why I'm going to succeed in that. I know I can do it because in high school my average was like 18 minutes. Yeah, 1 mile in 18 minutes. And I ran one like the beginning of this month, and I ran it in 12 minutes. So that's a huge improvement for me. I was really, really excited about that. But if you do want to focus on losing so many pounds, I don't think that's wrong. I have those goals too. I want to lose 130 pounds total. So I have my work cut out for me. But it's great. It's going great so far. So, yeah. My next tip, obviously, is to eat healthy. As I'm sure you know, 80% of changing habits is changing what you eat. Whether it be eating smaller portions or not eating sugar as much. Yeah, just I would suggest writing down everything you eat, keeping a food journal for 1 week. Like, you'd be surprised how much of something you eat. When I first started doing it, it was just crazy to me. Like, I would have a candy bar every day and like huge bowls of cheesy pasta. I mean, not every day, but stuff that was similar. So obviously that's why I wasn't making progress. I mean, I wasn't exercising either. But anyway, we'll get to that. If you need like a place to start, cut out soda and fast food because they are not doing anything for you. I watched a documentary on Netflix called Food for Change, and it made a great point. It said, we've started eating food-like products instead of food. Food is whole grains, veggies, fruits, lean protein, and a majority of Americans, I think, eat food-like products like greasy hamburgers and candy bars and soda. So you need to cut those out. Obviously, it's not like you can never have them again, but you're doing yourself a huge favor if you cut back on those. And lastly, exercise. Obviously, you can lose weight by just changing your eating habits, but I think you're more likely to plateau, which means you'll lose weight and then your body gets used to what you're doing and you'll just maintain and you won't make any progress. And that's super frustrating. Trust me, I know. I've had my fair share of those. So for those of you who are like, I hate exercising, I've been in your shoes and I promise it's not that bad. I never exercised in high school. And now I exercise 6 days a week and I love it. It's a really good time to just let go and think about yourself. Like, just focus on you. And it really makes you feel better about yourself. But anyway, find an exercise that you love. Like, I love lifting weights. I only do it 3 days a week, but I love it. I also just started doing turbo kick classes, and they're so much fun. Like, it's a combination of dancing and kickboxing, and it's an hour long, and it seriously seems like 20 minutes to me. Like, it's not for everybody, but just there's so many different things you can do. Just find what you love and do it often. Also, make exercise a priority. Like, if you say, yeah, I'll exercise today if I have time, who are you kidding? Like, it's obviously not important to you. So I can't really give advice on like how to fit it into a busy schedule because I have a really easy schedule to work with. But if it's something that you really are serious about, you will make time for it. You will wake up an hour earlier or whatever and do it before everything else you have to do, or at the end of your day. It doesn't matter when you exercise as long as you do it. So do that. Those are my tips. In review, seek advice from people who know what they're doing. Find what motivates you. Set realistic but specific goals. Eat healthy and exercise. So, I would love to hear about your guys' progress, or if you haven't started your fitness journey and want to, let me know, and I will do what I can to help you. Like, I'm not a professional in any means, but I can give you some tips. So, you can hit me up on here or on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. I have all this on my blog. I'll put a link below, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys again soon.